Hey guys, it's Isabella. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Today we are filming my April TBR. I don't typically do monthly TBRs because I don't really stick to them, but during the months of February and March I've kind of been in a reading slump, so I'm hoping that doing a TBR will help me get out of it. But the reason I don't do TBRs is because I find them very restrictive. I'm a mood reader, so I need to have a little bit of leeway, and just saying, oh, I'm reading that book, like, I just can't. I'm indecisive and I just simply can't do it. So I created a little TBR prompt jar. This jar does not have my physical TBR on it. It does not have books I want to read. It has prompts. So I pick one out, I read it, and then I have to pick a book that fits that prompt. I'm doing the buzzword reading challenge this year and I am loving it, and I think the reason is because I just find it really fun to pick books that fit a prompt. So I thought I'd give this a go. There's actually like a ton of like prompts in here. It doesn't really look like there is, but I swear my hand had a cramp from cutting up pieces of paper. So I will definitely add more in the future. If you guys actually have any prompts that you'd like me to add, feel free to comment them down below, because you know I'm always open to prompts. Difficult, easy, whatever you want. Feel free to leave some prompts if you'd like. I do have some books that I need to read for book clubs, for the buzzword reading challenge, and then I have like books that I borrowed from my library. I borrowed like 5 books out from the library yesterday impulsively. I will say I was actually planning on posting my library tour this week, but then I came up with this idea and I was like, no, I really want to film a TBR this month. I'm just really in the mood for it for some reason. So my library tour will be posted next week, but my library is pretty much done. And I love it very much. I've got like a little armchair, which was the one thing that I was waiting on for posting my library tour because I needed one, and I've got one now. So expect that next week. I'm very excited to show you guys the completed room, but without further ado, we're gonna get into this TBR and we'll give it a shake. And I'm just gonna pick out, by the way, the colors don't mean anything. Like, they're just to make it look pretty. Okay? Alright, first prompt. It's a red one. A book with trees on the cover. Okay. This is perfect because one of my library books fits this prompt. So for prompt number 1, which was a book with trees on the cover, I'm going to pick this, which is the orange manga. I have book 1. Actually, this is the complete collection. So I think this is volume 1, 2, and 3. And then this I think is 4, 5, and 6, if I'm not mistaken. But yes, I borrowed these out from my library just because I saw them and I was like, ooh, you know, that looks like a fun read. I am currently reading this one. I do plan on reading this one as well, and they both have trees on the cover, so they both fit. I thought this would be like a cute, like fun little read. I didn't know what it was about. Not a fun and cute happy read. Oh my gosh, like I have cried to a manga. That does not happen. Manga? A manga? A manga. Everyone says it differently. I don't even know what the correct way is, but that is crazy to me that I've cried over like this. It's wild. It did take me a bit to like get into it, but anyway, I'd like to finish this and of course read book 2. I'm gonna put both of these on this prompt because like I said, they both fit. Okay, that is a really good start. Okay, I'm happy. We have a blue one. A book club pick on Fable. Okay, so having book club pick Fable, this either means like it kind of has 2 ways. Either I go into the Fable app. If you don't know, Fable is a app you can get and it's literally just for a bunch of book clubs. It's really fun. This video is not sponsored, but I do have an account. This month, actually, this is so fitting because this month is the first month that I myself made a book club and you know, I created my own. And I don't think anyone's actually joined yet, but that's fine. I literally am just doing it for my own enjoyment, and if people join, that'd be great. But yes, it's really awesome. I highly recommend if you're a reader because you literally get to like have these chats with people about books you're reading. So either you can pick like a book that someone else is reading, like join another book club, or use my own. And for this month, I'm going to use my own just for the simple fact that it's my first ever month, like my first ever, how do I put this? First book club using Fable. My book club is called Belle's Book Club. Like I said, I'll leave a link down below. But this month we are reading Renegades by Marissa Meyer. My book club doesn't really have a theme. I know some book clubs are like strictly romance, strictly fantasy, like whatever. Mine's literally anything, like, because I read everything and anything. So I just saw this at the library. This is another one of my library books. This video is going great so far. But yes, this is the book we're reading. This is the book we're having discussions on. It is a book about, I believe, humans that have like supernatural abilities or like superheroes. The Renegades are prodigies, humans with extraordinary abilities. So like superhero type vibes, which sounds great. I love sci-fi, so I'm really excited for this one. Third prompt. I'm actually in shock. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pick the yellow one. I just got a few out because we've already had a red and a blue. Again, they don't mean anything, but you know. Okay. Ooh, a friend chooses a book. Oh, this is so fun. Okay, I'm gonna send a few. Oh, I gotta decide on a few books and then I can send them to one of my friends. Alright, I have 3 books here. Hang on, let me get the third. I have 3 books here. I'm going to send a photo to my friend and she'll have to pick one out. I know which friend I'm going to send it to. She's a reader too, and I have a feeling I know which book she's going to pick. But we have Kingdom of the Wicked. This is a library book. This is my other library book I got, so that's why I'm putting it in here. I'm like, opportunity to use it up. Then I have the 3rd book in the Harry Potter series because I need to continue on. I did start reading this and then I kind of lost interest, so I need to starting. I just was in a reading slump when I picked it up, and this is the one that I have a feeling she's gonna pick. Addicted to You. I'm not mad at her for picking this because this is on my 2023 TBR cart. She strictly reads romance though, like pretty much. She reads a little bit of fantasy, but she's mainly romance, so I'm pretty positive she'll pick this one, but who knows, she may surprise us. I'm going to send a photo to her of these books and we'll see which one she wants me to read. So one of my goals is to read all the books on my TBR cart, and a part of me is kind of hoping she picks this because I'm doing terrible at reading books off my cart. I don't know, I feel like each book, like whatever one she picks, there's a pro. Guys, I am shocked. My friend just replied she did not pick Addicted to You. She picked Kingdom of the Wicked, which I was not expecting, but she said she owns this book and she's wanted to read it and she wants to know if it's good. So I'm a little shocked by that, but I'm not mad about it. Yeah, like we're gonna read Kingdom of the Wicked, I suppose. Like I'm not mad. We did have to use up that library book, so I'm glad we got to fit a prompt for it. All right, the next pull is, oh, I don't know. Oh, let's just, I don't know. I'm trying to get a color. Okay, we'll just get red. The next prompt, a book that has been on your TBR for the longest. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna chuck this on this because I know, or should I do better than the movies actually? Oh gosh, I don't know. Okay, there's 2 books that like have been on my TBR. This one, I know my friend is like, you need to read it. So, but I'm more excited for this one. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna say both of these for a TBR, a book that's been on TBR the longest. They've both been on for a fairly long time, and I'm just gonna have to see which one I'm in the mood for. But I'll put these both on the list. I have a feeling I'll read this one. The reason I'm so adamant about putting this one on my TBR is because I know if I don't, I'm not reading it. So we need to put it on a TBR. Prompt 5. We have another yellow one. Oh, this is going so well. A book to match your water bottle. The reason I put this in here is because I have lots of water bottles and I change them a lot, and I actually bought a brand new one today. It's right next to me. Let me get it. This is the one that I got today. It's pink. Most of my water bottles are pink, to be honest, but yes, this is the one that I got today. I can't believe I got that prompt. Like, this is perfect. All right, I actually had a bit of trouble picking a book because I don't have a ton of pink books, which is kind of shocking because I thought I had a lot. But I picked one. It's kind of like it's similar to the color because this is kind of like a pinky red, but I picked Love Letters from Paris, which is a random book I picked up from QBD because it said Paris and I love Paris and I want to go to Paris. But I feel like it kind of fits the vibe, it matches. This is the one book in this so far that I'm not sure if I will get to because I don't know, it's just been on my TBR for a long time, but it is fairly short. So if I do like a 24-hour like staying up one night, because I do that sometimes, I just stay up and read, this would be a good book to read for that. So I have hope, but I also, yeah, it could go either way. Number 6, we have, oh, the first green one. That's exciting. Oh, are you joking? I have none left. Okay, I know what I could use. I got a library book, but I've used all of my library books. Oh wait, no I haven't. No I haven't. For this prompt, I am going to pick Uniquely Human, a different way of seeing autism. So I work in childcare and we teach kids with autism, so I always like to read books, you know, that revolves around the topic. This one I flicked through and it seemed really interesting, so I'm excited to give it a read. Another one which I'm also going to mention here is Wish You Were Here by Jodi Picoult. I will be reading this month regardless because it's my book club pick. Characters and Coffee. It's a book club I have with some of my friends, but this is this month's pick, so I will definitely be reading it. And I'm going to throw it in here. This can be like 2 books in one because I plan on reading both these books. They're both library books. The Jodi Picoult book is an ebook though, so that's the only difference. It's still through my library though. Okay, the last prompts. We're gonna go for a yellow. A book to match Crunchy. Oh my gosh. So Crunchy, I just got fish. I have 3. Crunchy is one of them. I'll insert a little photo video thing of Crunchy. She's orange with black dots, which is gonna be very difficult to find a book. Oh gosh, why did I do that? Oh my gosh, I found one that actually kind of matches the vibe. The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren. It's like an orange and it has a bunch of dots. This is like pretty perfect for it, if I'm being completely honest. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not super excited to read this. The premise sounds really cool, to the point where if I read it and don't like it, I'm gonna be incredibly disappointed. But this could also be like a favorite. So anyway, this is about like, there's this like, I don't even know how to describe this. I don't want to read the whole thing because it's so long, but there's like this DNA system where you can find out who your soulmate is, and I believe the girl in this gets matched with like the creator of this thing. I don't know, that sounds cool. Again, I like sci-fi, and even though it's predominantly romance, there's like a little sci-fi element. I don't know who I think I am, but there is no way I am reading all of these books in April. Are you okay? You know what, we're just going for a very ambitious TBR, I guess. Like, I'm not mad about it. There's a lot of books on here that I've been meaning to read for a while. So anyway, this has been so much fun. I definitely feel like I'm going to do this in the future. Like, genuinely, this is the most fun I've had filming a YouTube video. It's been great. So like I said at the start, if you have any more prompts, please comment them down below because like I said, this is so much fun. I'm living for this. I don't think I'm going to read all these, but I'm going to try my best. That is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one, which will be my library tour, which I'm so excited for. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye, guys.